Oh, not bad. What's up, boys? Oh, what up?
This is Patrick Holmes with your breaking news. Yesterday, Sidney Crosby died from a head check. Sidney Crosby got a cross-ice bash from Matt Cook when Chara came out of nowhere, dropped his shoulder right into his head. Crosby was knocked out right away, and he was pulled out on a stretcher. He was in a coma for 2 days and finally died from bleeding from the brain. Chara was kicked out for 101 games, and that is it. This is Patrick Holmes. Now, off to Bob McKenzie with sports.
This is Bob McKenzie with sports. Yesterday evening, NHL player Marc-Andre Fleury for the Pittsburgh Penguins scores on Martin Brodeur for the New York Islanders to make it a 5-4 win with 2 seconds left on the clock. This puts them in the Stanley Cup game against Boston on Friday night at 9 o'clock. This is Bob McKenzie, and that is all for now. Now over to Don Cherry with sports.
I'm Don Cherry with more sports. A local road hockey game broke out into a fight with a few teenagers. The game took place downtown Elmer yesterday at around 4 o'clock. The teenagers managed to bring the fight to a field not far away. The cameraman wasn't able to catch why the fight happened, but other teenagers mentioned one of them cheap shot at the other. Other than a few bruises, nobody was seriously injured. I'm Don Cherry, and that's all for sports. Over to Harrison Torrance with the weather.
I'm Harrison Torrance with weather. Last week there was a huge storm. During this storm, the Chicago Bulldogs were coming back from the game against Ottawa and got caught in a huge storm and planned to make an emergency stop, but the wind was too much for pilot Joe Montana to handle, and the plane crashed. There were 2 survivors from the deadly crash, and all will be missed. This has been Harrison Torrance with weather. Now over to Snipe Show Stan with entertainment.
This is Snip Show Stanton reporting with your entertainment news live. Dion Phaneuf and Luke Shen from the Toronto Maple Leafs were arrested late last night for reckless driving in Toronto. The cops then searched his vehicle and found 10 kilos of cocaine in the glove box of Dion's car. Dion was charged with reckless driving, possession with intent to sell, also for under the influence. Luke was charged with possession and under the influence. Phaneuf's car was impounded immediately. The court date has not yet been heard of. This is all for your entertainment news for tonight. Now back over to you, Patrick Holmes.
I'm Patrick Holmes with the 420 News Team. That's all your news for tonight. Stay classy, Elmer.
She want this, that ain't classy.